Hi, Amy. Welcome to your first asynchronous Zoom class. We're going to try to figure this out together.
All
How are you
right.
doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So, the first part of today, we're going to spend figuring out basically how we're going to spend our time together, what you need to get done. My hope is that we can get through everything besides your homework, even some homework, that would be great. And so then you can go to study tables and it'll be just like you went to class with your professor. Like you won't have to worry about doing anything like that. So it's kind of confusing and it depends on the professor. For the class we're going to look at today, I know you've got a lot of work to get done before your first in-class meeting. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to share your screen with me and I'll walk through the steps to make sure that you are getting to all the right information so we can get started today. Do you have any
Can you
questions?
can you enable the screen sharing, please?
I can do that. So the screen share button is going to be that green arrow right at the bottom. Try to click that now.
Yep. Okay. And then I'm just going to select basic desktop 1. Okay.
Yay.
I'm in.
All right, so go ahead and open up your internet and we're going to go to Canvas first.
Oops. Sorry. Got some viruses I need to get rid of.
I love Call of Duty Cold War. I saw you search for that. I definitely get it so we can play together.
Okay. I'm in Canvas.
Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is go to your Google Drive so we can look at your folder. You might have to do this in a different window.
Oops. Hold on.
No, actually it should be fine. So I want you to look in your binder.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so we're in practice right now.
Okay.
Okay, so now go to check sheets. And there's one that says week 1 meeting agenda. Can you go ahead and pull that up?
Yep.
And then the second thing I want you to look at is that week 1 mentor session. This is your check sheet.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so now that we have everything pulled up, we are going to spend 10 minutes basically looking through your material, making sure you have everything pulled up like this. So that's part of our pre-class check-in. So our meeting was supposed to be at 2 p.m. today. Right now it's we started the Zoom call at 1:50. So that first 10 minutes is just getting everything up to speed, making sure that you are ready with your index cards, your textbooks, whatever it is you need. And then we're going to look at your homework. So it's the first week,
Okay.
you don't have any homework. So we're going to pretend and fast forward to now, and it's 2 p.m. So our session has started. Okay, ready? We're going to go and make our agenda together of what we're going to spend our time doing. And to do that,
Okay.
we're going to look at Canvas. We're going to look at our last check sheet, which we don't have because first week.
Right.
We're going to check out email. We're going to look at your syllabus.
Okay.
So that you're going to have a really clear roadmap of how we're going to spend our hour and 15 minutes today.
Okay.
So right now, can you open up Canvas for me?
Yep.
We're going to look at 634. And if you go to modules, you will see there's a lot of stuff to do before that first in-person class. So it's definitely not going to be able to get all of it done today, but let's look at the overview. Let's see what that one says.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that's not very helpful. Maybe click the next button right there at the bottom.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
You could go there too. Oh, pre-class materials, perfect.
Okay.
Disclaimer, this is for graduate level occupational therapy school. No student in the CSP program should have to deal with this. So there are 7 readings. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 PowerPoints to listen to. Would you like my help taking notes on the PowerPoints, Amy?
Yes, please.
Okay, so how many PowerPoints do you want to, which one do you want to start with today? I'll put that in our agenda.
That would be these, correct?
Yep.
The
So
voice.
let's, we want to just
How about
do
the aging process?
aging
How about this
process.
first one?
Yep, we'll do aging process, and we're gonna, so the student, the next step for the student is gonna be to download and put it in handout folder. And then the mentor is gonna get the notes sheet ready.
I'm waiting for it to
There are
open.
PowerPoints, so
I have too many here. Cancel. Okay. Now we have 1 minute.
yeah, you don't have to open it, but basically this is a voiceover PowerPoint. It's going to play the sound of the professor's voice. And I'm going to help you take notes on it in another Google Doc so that you have all the information when you study for the test.
Perfect.
So while that's downloading, your job is to make sure that once it's downloaded, you're going to put it in your Google Drive, in your binder. So you know how there's a check sheets folder? There's also a handouts folder. So if you put this in the handouts folder, we'll be able to both access it even when we're not on Canvas together.
Okay.
So once we've got that in the folder, we're going to start taking notes. So let's plan on doing our first 2 PowerPoints together. Okay. And then do you think I think it would be probably good to take a break after that.
Yes.
Okay. So let's take a 5-minute break after that. Okay.
Okay.
And during your break, I'm going to be adding to your task list.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Amy, I'm glad that you got this all queued up. Can you go and show me the meeting agenda so I know that you have access to it too?
Perfect.
So even though if you go back to Canvas, you'll see that there's a lot of pre-class materials, right?
Yes.
There's no way we're going to get through this all today. So I'm going to make sure you have a task list so that you know what to work on at study tables to get those readings worked on and anything like that. And then when we meet again on Thursday at 1:50 to check in to make sure that you've got your readings done and to see where you're at with that. At 2 o'clock on Thursday, we're going to start going through and we could do more PowerPoints together. Does that sound okay?
That sounds great.
I know it's an overwhelming amount of work and I think you're totally capable of doing it. I'm just here to make sure that you know exactly what to do and to make sure that you're getting the class support for taking notes and things like that. But I think with that, it's probably time to get started. So do you think this is an okay agenda? Is there anything you want to add to it today?
Nope, looks good. Looks great.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get to it then. Thanks, Amy. Can you pull up the notes sheet on your so that we can both be there? And so just like in a full class, if anything happens where you lose internet or if you need to take a break or something's going on with Zoom, you can always use the Zoom chat to get a hold of me and we can pause if we're going through PowerPoints together, or we can chat in here. If I ever like lose access to something, I might ask you in the notes section, then I'm always going to default to the notes section because I know that you're going to be able to access that.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, I want you to make sure that you have a clear workspace. Can you show me where you're working right now so I know you're not distracted? Awesome. You have your textbook, cool. You've got things, you know, if you need to take notes, you're good. Is your laptop plugged in?
Yep, charged,
Okay,
fully
awesome.
charged, plugged in.
All right, let's get to it.
Awesome.
All right, thanks, Amy.
Thank you.